10 things most humans can't do. The human body is very amazing. It can do some interesting things. It can stretch, bend, curve, and concave. Some people can do extremely interesting things through their body parts that 99% of the rest of humans cannot even imagine. Only a very few people around the world can do these weird and mind-blowing things which normally are not common. So today we will discuss 10 things most humans can't do. But first, be sure to subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Raise one eyebrow. Most people are less talkative, and they mostly give responses through facial expressions. While some people lift one of their eyebrows while talking intentionally or unintentionally. This thing is not very common, and everyone cannot do it. The lifting up of one eyebrow is the universal symbol of skepticism. It's like some saying "oh really," although you're watching this video right now you're still trying to raise your one eyebrow. Aren't you? There is a way. To learn how to raise one brow you simply start by keeping one eyebrow down with one hand and holding one up with the other. Keep practicing this in the mirror so you can check the correct muscle movement to obtain one eyebrow up. Number 9. Lick your elbow. Many people can easily bend their elbows, stick their tongues out, and they can let them together. But most of people cannot touch their elbows with their tongue, and they cannot lick their elbows. This may sound easy, that is not the case. It's just about impossible for most people to lick their elbows. Try it now, make sure you're alone, though, or you may look like a complete idiot. That's because this is a rare ability that only a few people spread throughout the world can actually do. It's obviously not so impossible for some people. Supposedly Guinness World Records gets about 5 claims a day from people who think that they're special just because they can lick their elbows. Maybe you think it is easy. Try it now and evaluate the result. Number 8. Wiggling your ears. Mostly, people use their hands when they want up, down, right or leftward movements of their ears. But a few can do it without touching their ears. Cats can do it, and a few humans can also do it without moving their scalp. You can train yourself to wiggle your ears by simply isolating your ear wiggling muscle. You maybe even have to wiggle your ears, but it won't be that impressive. You have to raise your eyebrows or look awfully surprised. Every time you may not be able to move your ears without moving your scalp, but you should be able to learn to move without moving your eyebrows. Practice wiggling your ears without moving any other parts of your face. It's a lot harder than it seems. Number 7. Moving your foot clockwise. Okay, I admit this one is the weirdest entry. But yes, here are a few people whose bodies are so much elastic and they can rotate their knee joint. Even some people are multitasking, and they can move their hand in anti-clockwise and their knee joint in a clockwise direction and make this task more complex and complicated. Number 6. Touch your nose with your tongue. Most people can't touch their noses with their tongues. Approximately 10% of the population can actually perform this action. This is one of the genetic traits which is not very common. And the people who have this ability are having long tongues which give them the ability to reach their noses. Number 5. Tongue tricks. Oh my god. This is extremely so much amazing rarely exists trait. There are a few people who can perform tricks through their tongue. They can split their tongue, roll it, and can flip their tongues at 180 degrees. Also, they can make shapes like a spaceship, flowers of different shapes, etc. Between 65 to 81% of people in the world have this strange talent. This is really not a pointless trait. The ability to do this is actually a genetic trait, although there have been a few cases of people actually learning to touch their nose with their tongue. Number 4. Double-jointed. This is also known as hypermobility. A person with this trait can stretch out their joints than a normal person. Some hypermobile people can bend their thumb backward and touch it with their wrist. Double jointness is actually most common than all other rarely existing traits. About 10 to 35% of the population is double jointed. They can bend and even twist certain body parts. Some people who are double jointed can't do all the bending and twisting of certain body parts that others may be able to do. It can be even something so little as being able to move something as farther than regular people. Number 3. Tickling yourself. We all have ticklish spots, including our friends and family members. Tickling makes us laugh, restless, and let us react reluctantly. But tickling your own self is not so intense that can let you laugh so intensively. Despite it, a few people have literally no effect of tickling on them at all, even on their sensitive areas too. They do not affect at all when anyone tickles their body. Number 2. Putting your foot behind your head. This act of putting your foot behind your head requires extreme flexibility. This is also included in the acts of gymnastics. If you haven't got elastic body texture, then even its practice every single day will not give you the guarantee of this ability. Because it all depends on the body type. Number 1. Sneeze with your eyes open. Mostly, when people sneeze they immediately close their eyes. But some people can sneeze by keeping their eyes wide open. Here, you may think, if you sneeze while keeping your eyes wide open, your eyeballs may pop out. So, the answer is no. Your eyeballs are secure, and these are not connected with your nose. So although it sneezes can erupt from your nose in an explosive 200 miles per hour, it can't transfer this pressure into your eye sockets to the thrown your eyeballs. So yes, there are a few people who can do this. So if you are one of those people, let's hope your eyes stay in their socket. That was all about the 10 things most humans can't do. So, can you do any of these weird and funky things, or are you one of those who cannot do any of these tasks at all? Write it down in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.